So Ice Cube sat down with $1 million worth of Game, Gilly, and Wallow to drop some gems. And you guys know I have to react to it. Of course, Ice Cube is a legend. You know, while everybody, let me save that actually. Before I even say that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We're gonna drop some gems here and just give you guys my take and my knowledge on what they're speaking about. Let's get started.
Do you think, because me and Cuz, we big on groups. Like, rest in peace to a little cousin, his son, Cheese. When they wanted to rap, we like, no, y'all gonna be in a group. We really big on it because it's like, in the hip hop now, we don't have it no more. Everybody's me. It's like, you could break it down. You only gotta write this, I could write this. We could battle in the studio and get more stuff done. You had NWA, Lynch Mob, West Side Connection. What is the importance and what is the importance of doing it in a group?
I think the fans love groups. You know, the fans love it. The artists don't love it because you have to cut up the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's 3 people in the group.
Mm-hmm.
The artist don't love it. The businessman doesn't love it. Shit, anything that has to do with when it comes to money, man, they don't like dividing the pie. And they missing the whole big story. They're missing the whole big story. They're missing the point. I'm gonna explain that a little bit later. I'm gonna let Ice Cube talk.
You know, you want to cut your check into 3 parts. If it's 2 people, 2 parts. If it's 4 people, 4 parts. So everybody want the solo cash, you know. So the groups have not been the way to go in hip hop, as the norm. But I think there's always a place for groups. I think the fans like groups. They like the dynamics of having multiple people to get into in the group. You know, you might start liking one person in the group and then you listen to the record more. Now you flipping over to another one. You're like, no, he killing it. And so it's a part of hip hop that I want to get back, you know, but like, you know, people got to really be into it. You know,
You know the the crazy part about what he's saying, man, right? You don't see groups when it comes to artists, like painters. Where's the painters group? Where's the fashion group? Where? Where's the directors group? Where? I don't see any. You know, musicians, they have groups. You know, One Direction, you know, Liam just passed away and stuff. I wasn't a big One Direction fan, but that definitely was all over the news and stuff. They were a group. You know, in music, you have some groups, but they're few and far in between. There should be way more because that formula works. YouTube, there's groups. There was and is still groups on YouTube, but it's still so little. It's an astonishing amount. You know how much people watch YouTube a day? And for there to only be like a handful of groups that you could really name is I can't even, I'm not going to say sad because it's not sad. It's an opportunity that no one's taking advantage of, especially in the black community, I'd say. There's what? RDC and AMP? Now let's move away from the black community. Just look at the overall landscape. There's still very little. And yeah, I get it. There's egos and it's hard to do. Even outside of YouTube, it's hard to do as a musician. But to me, that it's like, it's such a, I wouldn't say easy because none of this stuff is easy. But it's like a hack almost. Because it's like when one man's down, other people could like, you know, another person or another person, and if one man's up, they're all up. You know what I'm saying? If 2 people are up, it's supercharged. If 3 people are up, it's mega charged. If all is up, like, it's to the moon.
if it's just a money grab, then they won't go to the group dynamic. But if they came up in the game together as friends or a crew trying to make it, then that's where there's hope for a group.
And it's like a launch pad, because like what Mac 10 and Dub C did coming up out of there, I'm talking about, man, banging albums. I'm talking about they was doing it. It's one of the greatest launch pads, especially for you to even want to do that, to bring all your influence and your fan base and say, look at my two homies.
Yeah.
I think that's what, and if you look at Wu-Tang, you look at all the groups that we had over the years, everybody wind up breaking off and getting their own situations anyway. But the group bring all the attention to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just major now. How do you feel
now they start venturing off a little bit, to different topics, and I highly recommend you guys watch the whole entire thing. But I have some more things to say about just the idea that he even brought it, like the Wu-Tang, or NWA, all these different groups, Odd Future, ASAP Mob, even Neptunes was a group of two, but like I'm fresh off the Pharrell movie too, right? Watching Piece by Piece by Pharrell, the Pharrell biopic in a way, made by Legos. Yes, I know. Just watch it, trust me, right? What he did was he would go and he went back to his neighborhood after he blew, took Pusha T and Malice, the Clips. Boom, made them poppin'. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would take people from different genres, boom, make them poppin'. Like, he was very giving towards talent, towards just building that pool of people. And I feel like now in today's age, bro, sharing a plate of your chicken nuggets is the hardest thing to do in the world. Well, what? Like, it's like a lot of people are grown babies. Why does he have more chicken nuggets than me? Like, are you dumb? How about you put your chicken nuggets with his? Now y'all got, instead of him having 10 and you having 4, now y'all got 14. Look at it as 14 chicken nuggets. Now, granted, everybody has to hold their own weight. Everybody has to hold their own weight, but it's strength in numbers, always. And I'm gonna always believe that. I'm gonna always believe in that. Excuse my language, man. I'm kind of, sometimes when my brain goes, I just start talking. But I'm always believing that. I'm always preach that. I'm always say that. I'm always, because it's so many people not waking up to the fact that you cannot do it alone. Look at your pockets. I want every single person watching this video to dig in their pockets and pull out $100. Oh, but my money's only digital. Why is it only digital, man? It should be digital and physical. Let's pull it out. If you can't pull out $100 right now, if you dig in your pockets and you can't pull out something, it's because you're not working with other people, bro. It's because you're not working with other people. All this solo, lone wolf is dumb. Wake up. You cannot do it alone. Sorry. If you're doing it alone, you will lose. Because of someone like me who come in with wolves is different. It's just different. You should always have a collective, always have a group. Or you will get 8. It's just what it is. Wake up. Wake up. Now, I know some people don't like Ice Cube. Some people do like Ice Cube, right? And the reason I say some people don't like Ice Cube is because back in 2020, he was, the only one willing to talk to the president at the time, right? And if you talk to me, then I would be like, hey, he's the only smart one that's not letting his anger contribute to not making change. He's not letting his anger blind him. Okay, who cares if you don't like the president? He's still the president. Ice Cube was one of the few who went in there and tried to make some changes, tried to make some reforms, tried to make some plans to help out the community. And everyone wanted to hate on him. Why did everyone want to hate on him? It's because everyone's sheep. Copy. They copy the next man. They just copy. They don't even know what they're copying for. Just copy. This message is just about, having groups. A lot of you guys get mesmerized by women, break off from the group. Idiots. A lot of you guys get mesmerized by quick money, deviate from the group. Idiots. A lot of you guys have egos, deviate from the group. Idiots. It's not an I, it's a we. It's not an I, it's a we. It's us. Wake up. Hit the subscribe button, big camera, because we keep moving forward. Big ITP, because we staying in the paint. We're playing no games all 2025. Yes, we are looking towards 2025 and onward. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.